Hello everyone, welcome to Bio 105 Lab Exercise 9, the Protist Survey, and this is a supplementary tutorial that we're going to run through the identifying a protist using a dichotomous key. So what I've got here is a example protist that we are going to take a look at, and what we're going to do is you need to download the dichotomous key from Blackboard. All right, it's a PDF file, looks like this. So our first question here in characteristics, is it white or colorless, or does it have colors to it? So if we keep flipping back and forth here, we can see that this is basically colorless. Okay, if we were going to have a colored organism, it would be like dark green or brown, or there'd be some very obvious color, but this guy's almost transparent. So we're going to say that that is white or colorless. So we go back to our key. Our key says to go to number 2. So we go to number 2. Is it creeping, sliding slowly, floating without apparent motion, or exhibits other motion? Well, can't see that from our picture, so I will let you know that it exhibits other motion. These things would be swimming around quite rapidly when you see them. So we go down to number 7. Cell has hair-like structures, or cell's organolocomotion is long and whip-like. So we go back to our picture. You can see that there's this sort of halo here. That is all a bunch of cilia, right? And those are going to wave in the water and push it around, right? There's no single flagella. So if we go back, structure is hair-like, covered in hair-like structures. That tells us to go to number 16. So we go down to here. Body has specialized groups of cilia, or cilia in specific areas, or body entirely covered in cilia. So if we go back real quick, we can see that, let's just blow this guy right up. We can see that the body is covered. The whole surface here is covered in cilia. So that answers our question. Body covered entirely with cilia. So that sends us down to 19. Is the body trumpet shaped or elongated? Is the body oval, or is the body oval shaped? So we go back to our picture, and this is an elongated, it is not really oval, it's elongated shape. It's not trumpet shaped, but if we look at the way our question is set up, trumpet shape or elongated, so it fits into that one. Okay, so we go down to 20. Is the body elongated, never attached to a substrate, or is it trumpet shaped, usually attached to a substrate? This critter is elongated and it swims around quite rapidly, so we would go down to number 21. Large cell with elongated, flattened body with blunt ends, contracts a quarter of its body length when stimulated, or is it a cell with elongated, cigar-shaped with rounded ends, swims rapidly in a corkscrew fashion? And so I can tell you that if you saw these guys under the microscope, you would see them corkscrewing around, and it would be quite obvious. So these guys are paramecium. So we have identified our critter here as a paramecium. And this particular species is Paramecium caudatum. So thank you all for listening. We'll see you in lab.